Hey guys, this is Divyansh, and this is log number 4, day 4 of writing a new novel. I am done with 8,020 words. The novel is coming along very nicely now, very smoothly. The characters are developed, words are flowing, things are happening, and I'm not in a writer's block, so that's a plus. So I think I wrote some 2,500 words since last night, and my sleeping schedule has changed again, so I'm like writing again like from 2 in the night to like 6 or 7 in the morning, and it's coming along quite well. Anyway, so the topic which I'm going to talk about today is research. How I research for my books, and it's a very easy task. I just Google stuff. That's all the research you need. But again, there are multiple sources that you could go to. Do not always just believe the first link that's going to come along. So, like when I was writing Secret of the Himalayan Treasure, there were a lot of places which I had not visited. Places in Nepal or Sri Lanka or in the Himalayas. And I wanted to have that feeling about how I'm going to describe those things. Because since I've never been there, um, it was a task. So I just Googled the images like so there was a scene set in Gale in Sri Lanka along the beach, and I opened the images there from Google, and I just whatever I saw in the picture, I started describing that, and merged my own experiences of whatever I've had at the beach, and created some beautiful sceneries. Same was the case with Himalayas, Nepal, everywhere. So one primary thing, especially whenever I'm writing any descriptive scene, is I like to see some kind of an image before my eyes, or if it's already in my mind, that's a plus. So there was that. Then again, with Secret of the Himalayan Treasure, there was a lot of stuff on Buddhism, so I had to research everything on Buddhism, on Lord Buddha's history, what happened before him, what happened after him, how Ashoka adopted Buddhism, how it morphed him, how he was the one who spread Buddhism across Southeast Asia, and so lots of research on history. Similarly with Gangs of Bombay, so the origins of the Gangs of Bombay are from the mid 1850s, and when the land reclamation was being done, and Bombay, which was 7 islands at the point, they were coming together, and these new gangs were forming up. So I had to research a lot about that era, about the gangs which existed during that era. So I wasn't able to find much, but in 1851, I think there was a riot between the Parsis and Muslims, and it gave me a very nice idea about having these kind of gangs. Since Parsis are quite dominant, have been quite dominant in Bombay and Bombay's industry for a long time now. So came the gangs of Surtis, which was gang of Parsis from which was created after the riots between Parsis and Muslims in 1851 in Bombay. Similarly, to counter that, the Muslims came up with the Ahmadi gang, and then came Maheshwars and the other two gangs. So it provided very nice flavor since the things behind those tensions were authentic. So I had to research a lot on that, which was very hard to find. I had to scroll through multiple pages, dig into these obscure blogs to get images and information about the Bombay of that era. Um, the thing about present Bombay is that since I was living there, I have had the experience of being at Marine Drive or in the local. So if I was going to set like a shootout scene in the Mumbai locals while it's running and throwing people off the carriages and stuff like that, I've been there. I have experienced the worst of Bombay locals. So it came naturally. Would not recommend anyone to go in Mumbai locals just for research purposes. Please don't. Similarly, I've been to Marine Drive, so if I was going to have a shootout at Marine Drive, I could just use my own experience of being there, how the atmosphere would change if someone shot a gun at Marine Drive, if there was a killing, stuff like that. Research is something that I don't specifically sit around before writing a novel to get to things. I have a brief idea. I read through a Wikipedia page maybe, and I like to go into the story with some kind of base, and that's it. Most of the research happens as I'm writing the book, so I never specifically set time aside for it. I count all the research time and my writing time together in whatever I'm writing. So Research is something that I would suggest you guys to just do as you move along. I don't think there is any need for us to go to libraries at this point in this day and age. Just Google stuff, and all kinds of research papers, everything will be in your hand. You just have to know where you have to look. That's all it takes. Hope this helped. Bye.